I'm sticking to the debate. I'm debating about the report. You know, let me put it this way. There is a scam about to take place in this country. You want me to tell you the scam? I will tell you the scam. There is a scam about to take place in this country. We have authorized one Tukina company to do gold mint and gold bullion in this country. That's a scam. That's a scam. You want a scam? We are selling our national asset, our legal tender, to a Tukina company. That's a scam. That's a scam in the biggest magnitude. Gold is not. You go to any country in the world, they will never allow a Tukina company to come and mint gold in the country. They will do it themselves. That's a scam taking place. What about you? What's happening here? The ministers, are you putting a stop to that? That's a legal tender. If you are talking about scam, and I'm talking about what we are doing in cabinet, we are not stopping it.
Speaker, with due respect,
Your point of order.
can we stick to the debate? The UBS inquiry. Thank you.
Honourable Minister, thank you for your point of order. Honourable Opposition Leader, I will allow you to continue. Stick to the debate that we are debating.
The debate is talking about the scam, and one of the scam is also in the agriculture sector. Biggest scam in the agriculture sector.
Honourable Minister,
I
what's your
am
point of
cleaning
order?
up my department. I will continue to do that. And I don't expect the opposition leader to tell me what to do. Tell him to debate on the issue. Because when the former Prime Minister was saying, he said one word, and I was trying to find out, he said a criminal. We do have a criminal in this house. We have a former convicted criminal being pardoned and in this house. Thank you.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, I think you have to ask him to withdraw that statement. I want you to ask him to withdraw.
Honourable Minister, I'll concur with the opposition leader. I will ask you to withdraw that.
And Pilim Pentumas Mirausimbek.
Honourable Leader of Opposition.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, I'm not a convicted criminal. I have done the honest thing in this country that you have never done in your life. I saved 360,000 lives on Bougainville. You have never done. What's your track record? I went to jail for saving 360,000 lives on Bougainville. I didn't rape a woman, or I didn't steal from the people of Maprik like you are doing from the Department of Agriculture.
Honourable,
I want you to take that
Opposition
side.
Leader, order,
I am not a convicted criminal. I'm a hero in this country.
order. Honourable
I'm a
Opposition
hero.
Leader,
You are not.
order,
You are just a thief sitting in Parliament.
order.
Time in the House when the opposition leader was given the floor by the Speaker. Before asking his questions, a quick comment on the predicament of numbers in the opposition given the recent crossings to the government.
I will be most proud man in this country to be one-man opposition.
Then he got down to business and began firing away on a huge sum of money, more than 70 million kina paid to a private law firm between last year and this year for services rendered to the government.
Mr. Speaker, my question is in relation to high level of white-collar crime.
As Mr. Nama began, a point of order was raised.
Shut up! Sit down.
Mr. Speaker,
No, just hold on. Leader of government.
The Speaker then explained that a court order on the matter the opposition leader was referring to is in place, restraining public debate.
I have been issued this morning with a copy of a letter that was dated the 12th of October, advising me as Speaker that there is a court order in place barring Parliament from discussing this issue. So until such time I substantiate and authenticate, even confirm this content of this letter, I will not allow question relating to this particular entity or the matter you raised to be discussed on the floor of the Parliament.
This satisfied the opposition leader insisted on the grounds of public importance and parliamentary privilege.
What's your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, that order, particular order you are referring to, and I have evidence before me.
You have evidence, but I need to check it out because I received it. Just I was coming in, I received it.
There is no order barring me to ask questions on the floor of Parliament. Parliament is a supreme authority. We need to discuss and debate corruption at the highest level in this country.
Thank you.
But unable to continue, the opposition leader then stormed out of the House in protest.
Deputy Opposition Leader Sam Basil questioned the Prime Minister over outstanding commissions of inquiry. Mr. Basil asked if the Prime Minister would suspend cabinet ministers and bureaucrats implicated in those reports. He singled out Defence Minister Dr. Fabian Pork as one of those. In his response, the Prime Minister stressed the argument of innocent until proven guilty.
Mr. Speaker, I think that our rule of law in this country obviously presumes that everyone is innocent until proven guilty. So I cannot confirm or say that the minister is guilty or a member of parliament is guilty until a proper process is followed under our laws.
In a media conference this afternoon, Deputy Opposition Leader Belden Nama accused the Prime Minister of double standards.
To those questions, he has become a hypocrite in his responses. See, last week he said that if any minister is implicated, he will suspend them. Today, he said, unless and until they are proven guilty.
Mr. Nama, in a point of order, questioned why Tachenko has parliament privileges to sit in and to speak on the floor of parliament after the incident that happened, which has caused an outcry from Papua New Guineans.
Mr. Acting Speaker, this house is the house of useless people and primitive animals. Why is this stranger being allowed and given parliamentary privileges to ask to make a statement? He made a statement to our international media. He should not be allowed to make a statement today. He should resign in disgrace and get out of this parliament.
If Mr. Nama, together with some other members of parliament, walked out just before Mr. Tachenko read.
Opposition leader Belden Nama wants the Prime Minister to clarify if the news of him approving a 10.2 million kina funding towards a COVID-19 miracle drug is true or not.
Explain to the people of this country whether this particular drug has been properly tested and experimented in a certified laboratory in our country or overseas, a credible certified laboratory.
Nama says he is hoping and praying that this is false news, but if it is true, he fears PNG is being led by a cult leader.
James Marape is the manifestation of a Kako cult leader in this country. Now we are announcing 10.2 million kina and telling the world that we have a miracle cure or vaccine for COVID-19. I'm afraid that Papua New Guinea will become a laughingstock globally.